My name's Bill Shaffer. I've been riding for over 40 years. I've taken over a couple dozen training courses, and I've coordinated the state safety program for over 20 years. And I was involved in a serious motorcycle crash. It was April 3rd. It was a beautiful spring day in Minnesota here. It was clear, sunny, a high of 50. I had gone to a meeting in Rice Lake, Wisconsin with my nephew Tim. And we're on the way home from the meeting a little south of Barron, Wisconsin on State Highway 25. And I had 3 deer run out from a section of woods very close to the roadway with, I had about 20 yards to stop for them. It was a very minimal reaction time. When I'm in a crash, it seems like time slows down, and I can still remember that exact moment and I could see that deer right in front of me that I'm gonna T-bone it. And that's when I released and tried to swerve behind it. And for a split second, I thought I'd made it. I was like, great, I got this. And then instantly I knew I didn't. I remember going down, but I don't actually remember impacting the ground. The next thing I remember is I was standing beside my motorcycle. It's laying right there in the middle of the roadway. My gear did its job. I had on this helmet here. Pretty certain had I not been wearing a good helmet that night, I might have been killed in a crash or at the very least suffered some type of brain injury. I also had on full riding gear otherwise, armored jacket, armored pants, motorcycle boots, heavy riding gloves. I had 8 broken ribs, I think 3 of them broke in multiple places, and my collarbone was broken a couple places. I also had a bruised lung and, some other significant bruising and swelling. When I think of that crash, if I had made that decision to swerve literally like a 1/10 of a second sooner, I probably would have executed that swerve and been successful. As you age, you really need to think about your reaction time. As you get older, you get slower. And 20 years ago, I might have missed this deer. But that's why it's important to wear the gear, because it's like, had I not had my gear on, I would have sustained a lot more serious injuries than I had, and possibly even been killed. It took a while to heal up and to get my strength back. Certainly, physically, I was probably able to operate a motorcycle sooner than that, but you want to be at your best, and I'm going to be a lot more cautious about deer. I didn't have any hesitation, and I forgot just how good it felt to be on the bike. What's going to save you out there is your strategy, your skills, and your gear. And if you've got a great strategy, you may never need the other 2. Part of a great strategy in the fall is avoid those low light conditions for deer. I try to take training every year. I try to be smart. I had good auxiliary lighting on my bike. I could see a long ways. I was just near a patch of woods that was very close to the roadway when those deer came out. Being as cautious as you can be, as skilled as you can be, having a great strategy, good skills, and good gear. That's what you need. You need all 3 of those, because you never do know when something might happen.